cultured, is what fuels the next almost unbelievable step. He's just 22. It's 334 BCE. He crosses the Hellespont into Asia, that little strip of water between Europe and Asia Minor. This wasn't just moving troops, this was basically the launch, the real start of the massive conquest these sources detail.
Yeah, and you have to think about the sheer audacity of it. He crosses with, what, maybe 40,000 men? And he's aiming at the Persian Empire, Darius III's empire, which had dominated everything for like 2 centuries.
Yeah.
Stretching from the Aegean practically to India. I mean, most people would say that's just suicide.
But Alexander moves with this incredible confidence, almost unsettling. That first big fight, the Battle of Granicus. The accounts make it sound so vivid. He's not just directing things, he's leading the charge. Helmet shining, his horse Bucephalus going wild, he's right in the thick of it, nearly gets killed. It sounds totally reckless, but the sources kind of frame it as, well, that's Alexander, that's his essence.
And the immediate takeaway from that first huge victory, according to these notes, it's simple, really. He would not stop. That relentless drive, that ambition, it wasn't something that developed later. It was right there from the beginning.
And that drive just pushed him forward, didn't it? Step after step, like a fire spreading across Persia. You see how each win wasn't just about grabbing land, it was a deliberate move deeper into the enemy's heartland.
The Battle of Issus, that's a key one. Alexander finds himself way outnumbered, but he doesn't just rely on, force. He uses strategy, brilliant tactics, a flanking move with his cavalry that just smashes Darius's elite troops. And once that core breaks, Darius himself, he runs, flees the battlefield.
And then you get that duality popping up again in a really strange place. Darius runs off, leaves his whole family behind, mother, wife, kids.
So what does Alexander do? The sources seem to pretty widely agree on this. He treats them incredibly well, with honor, dignity. Exactly. Here's the guy who flattened Thebes, right? And now he's showing this deep respect to the family of his enemy. The queen mother, Darius's mom, was apparently so struck by it, she eventually started calling Alexander my son. It just paints such a complex picture, doesn't it? Power, destruction, but also magnanimity.
Then his path takes him south, down into Egypt. And what's interesting there is he wasn't seen as just another invader. Mostly, he was welcomed, seen as a liberator, actually, from the Persians who'd been ruling them.
Which really shows how conquest looks different depending on who you ask, right? But the really big moment in Egypt, the one the sources keep coming back to, is at the Siwa oasis, way out in the desert. The priests there at the oracle declare him the son of Zeus Ammon. Now the sources kind of debate was it all staged, was it a genuine mystical thing? But the key point seems to be that Alexander, well, he believed it, or at least acted like he did. And that's maybe where he crosses this line, in his own head and for others, from man to something more mythic.
And that feeling, that sense of destiny maybe, carries him towards the battle that changes.